All right. Well, it is time, I guess, to go and get another game in. Forgive me trying to get a drink. Let me know what you guys think up in the top. I put the armchair analysis logo up there. Gotta promote the brand a little bit, right? So hopefully that's a good place for it. Let me know if it's not, and we'll adjust from there accordingly. But I figured that top right was probably the place for it to go, if there was a place. So let me know. We'll adjust as we can. But all that said, let's go ahead and get into the game. I've already done recruiting, already looked at this. One thing I wanted to mention before we got too far, and obviously Marquise Quick was a player of the week, but that's actually the wrong page. I didn't want in that. The Heisman race. Former Cincy quarterback Zeb Kinsey leads the Heisman race right now. 20 touchdowns, no interceptions. He's got 2,200 yards so far in his first 7 games, I think it is. Look at his stats from last season. If he matches those numbers from a season ago, Zeb Kinsey will be a front runner and maybe even the Heisman winner this season. So it's going to be exciting to see where Zeb Kinsey ends up. We got Deuce Knight, Titus Blitz, and of course the rusher, the leading rusher in the country so far, Gerard Pringle in the Miami program. I think that's our second game from now, if I'm not mistaken. We play another computer game after this. Yeah, we play Pitt and then we play Miami. So, going to be interesting to see where we're at when we get to that game. It'll be a fun one for sure. User matchup there with Miami. So, all right, let's go ahead and get it. The Keg and Ales. We have yet to lose this rivalry game to this point. Hopefully, we can keep it that way here in this one. All right, here we go.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on another team from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock
All
and
right,
Jesse Palmer with me in the booth.
on the road in the rain. I assume that's because it's raining where I'm at currently. Is why we get the rain here, but I don't know. Here we go.
Come out to the 25, no attempt at a return.
Big chance on the road.
Offense will come out first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the
Won
result
all
of
4
poor
matchups in this dynasty. I presume we can
Sometimes
do
they
that
played
again.
weeks away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have
There's
got to
Marquise
be able
Quick.
to
Big
play
play.
within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so.
There he goes.
There we go.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Everybody on the same page there on blitz pickup, right? Offensive line, everybody communicating, understanding where they have to work to give their QB time to make an accurate throw and pick up the first.
From the gun, the running back looking for room.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up the short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available
There we go.
on second down.
Adrian Lewis was a big deal in that USF game, and he's becoming a big deal really for this team as a whole.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure.
There we go, Walt. Good run.
Nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Calls his own number. He's brought down.
Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it.
The defense feeling
That didn't feel like it was going to get 3 yards when we first started that play.
down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
There we go, touchdown.
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
The offense goes as he
We'll take that. That was a good start to this game.
They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on
If the offense can do that all day, we'll be in a really good spot.
No issue with the treacherous footing. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Louisville's offense has the ball for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals.
All right, here we go.
Each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity.
Good play by Martineau to slow that down.
They can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away.
There we
So
go.
really good to see him
Good play.
making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Absolutely delivered on that play. Great work.
That screen, and the defense ran right through it. After those last two plays, let's see if they can get it out of reverse on 3rd and 18. Looking to pass. It's Samuel. Fires to the
Good
tight end.
stuff.
And a
Good stuff.
coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Already a solid start.
Chance for this offense to figure it out.
With his 7-0 lead. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch.
Don't love the drop there.
For the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll pull it on the read. And boy,
I thought he got the first down there. I don't.
maybe just a couple of inches short.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense.
I don't know about all that.
Quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line
That was an easy decision to make the change there.
Before he's able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, at this point of the drive, 4th down and inches in your opponent's territory, you're trying to get into field goal range. You're just going to run the football. You're going to try to be more physical at the line of scrimmage. They were right there.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to pin
This is just one of those games where our ground game is just going to have to
catching a football that's a
really control every part of it. And the more we can do that, the better off.
The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
What a catch, Draft.
And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They go to the ground. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring
It's a good quarter. That's a really good quarter. I'm happy with the way that's gone so far.
We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top. 1 period in the book.
Very happy with how that's gone so far.
They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. It'll be second.
Ground game has really just controlled everything so far. We just got to keep doing it.
They'll leave it with the lone back.
There we go. Touchdown.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats.
It's going to be one of those games, man. I mean, we're not throwing the ball well in the rain outside of the short games, so let's make some things happen.
He can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunt. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at
There
this
we
point
go.
in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
Wow, Demetrius Wick all over that play.
Going fast.
The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the tight end. Dropping back, it's Samuel. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back.
Man, he is fast.
At the 40. He'll have enough for the first
Wow.
down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
Way to break that up.
Opportunity on 3rd down as the
why Aiden West doesn't get thrown too much anymore.
Fourth down is coming up. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
I will leave that alone.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the Bearcats with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Moving out of the pocket.
Just nothing there.
Ball, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And because of that throwaway, we get a third and manageable versus anything else.
2-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Pulls it in. It's Lewis. Oh, he's got some space.
And you just got to find a guy sometimes.
And out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. The Bearcats look to keep this drive humming. Hand off from the shotgun. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Gonna run it. It's quick. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And with that run, he goes over 100 yards. We knew coming
This run game has just been so good.
Force feed him the football. They knew to win the game, they were going to have to establish the running game and be the more physical team in the trenches. You turn around and give this guy the ball, good things generally happen, and we've seen that over the course of this game.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Smashes through the tackle.
I thought he was going to score. Man.
Close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run.
Into the Halloween
There we go.
flag. Touchdown Bearcats. They are seizing control and taking away
21-0. I mean, an absolute
this week 8 showdown. And
whooping being put out here today.
21-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here comes the heat. And the
Good work. We're going to take a timeout here.
and down he goes at the 18. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Back to pass. It's Samuel. short pass to the tight end. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him.
There we go, and we get to save a timeout.
Releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the
I have 1 minute and 7 seconds to do something here.
plenty of time to work.
We haven't really thrown the ball well. I don't know what our yardage is right now, but I could only imagine we haven't really done a whole lot with it.
Keeping the eyes downfield.
And we don't have anything there either.
Ready to throw to, he'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
62 yards, I think that's it. A lot of that's yards after the catch. The downfield threat is just not there right now, and for rightful reasons.
Out of bounds, as long as it passes the line of scrimmage, we go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few edges, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent result. Oh, he just held
Oh, way to fall on that timeout.
And the offense falls on the football, but they are short of the line to gain. It'll be a turnover on downs.
We're going to have to go for
Out to stop the clock.
start throwing the ball a little bit here.
With a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire.
Nobody in position.
The defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air, it's Samuel. Here's a heat.
That'll work.
Is incomplete and
A shutout half, but it didn't end great.
half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
Just need to be able to run the ball a little more.
How can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that
All right.
breakdown, Kevin. And the Bearcats will try to
They'll take it to start the half. I mean,
2nd half.
probably the most complete half of football we've played
With it, it's
all year long. I mean, maybe the USF game in the second half, if I were to put my finger on one that was close. But this is the best half I can remember us playing.
a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple.
Nice play.
I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And the Cardinals headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Back to pass. It's Samuel. Just gets rid of it to the running
There we
back
go.
underneath. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late.
Nice play, Mullen.
He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way.
Oh, great return.
They thought
We'll
about
take that.
stopping, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field.
It's not raining any less, and they're in cover 3, or at least a shell of cover 3.
The give to the lone
So we're gonna go ahead and do this and just get outside.
nice move to keep running.
You know what? If they're not gonna stop the run, if they're not gonna sell out on it, we're gonna just load it up with 12 and we're gonna go. And we're gonna push them.
Set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Unfortunately, we didn't block that well, but I don't care. I think I'm gonna stop after that one play.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here. And this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
It must be from the TV above me. I don't know how I didn't realize that.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle.
There we go.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready.
24-0. Continue pushing. Continue taking time off the clock. I don't
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hunt.
have too many complaints about the way this game's gone. I mean, this has been an for all intents and purposes ass whooping in this game.
They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Catch in the middle, it's Mitchell. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. To throw, it's Samuel.
Yep, all over that.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here.
Nice play.
To put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He's got it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out
Hit the wrong button. Fat fucking fingers I got, man.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run
focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive
Couldn't hang on.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
This rain has definitely made our game a little harder here.
First 2 fourth down attempts, they'll try it again. Oh, he
What a weird play, man.
his concentration and didn't make it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they
Don't really love the way that happened, but
to the air. It's Samuel. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
all right.
That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout.
Oh,
It's picked up.
hey, we'll take that. I think that's a freshman too.
He goes down after
Oh no, it's a junior. My bad.
but what a play.
I thought Moan was one of the younger guys we've got.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Gonna try to get it himself. There he goes. The
There you go,
freshman
Walt.
calls
Shouldn't be letting him take those hits,
this
but
drive moving.
And he pulls it again. He's been doing it time and time again. This defense has not changed up enough the picture, the look, to make it harder for this QB to make different decisions or make difficult ones.
From the gun, the running back has it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs.
There we go,
instead of
Billings.
the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10.
see what we can do with Todia here.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Wow. 4 plays on this.
That's what a
drive.
49 overall looks like on that.
We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds. Cannot get
Oh, there you go, Walt.
He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That'll give him a little more breathing room.
A little bit on the ground himself.
Winning streak to 5. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David. So this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Power football with the run. Stop behind the line.
this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively though, you got
Goodness, that little dude's got that too.
they were going to try to be
Wow.
challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Quarterback on the keeper. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they finally
Okay, at least we made the stop there.
easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. He's got it on the right.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has
Here we
to
go.
dial something up.
Get to the 2-minute timeout.
To lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the
I'd love to hold on to this shutout.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out.
Now, I know that when you want it to happen, that's when it doesn't, but
Third and short, trying to convert here.
hey, we'll take it though.
Lose a yard on that one.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against a running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and
Big man has
You bastard.
first down and more. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they're able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in
All right.
victory formation.
It's a good win. Probably our best game of the season so far. So hopefully we can go on to this Pitt game, get a top 25 win, hopefully move into the top 10, and then just kind of keep cruising from there. So another 150-plus yard day for Marquise Quick. He's not the Heisman front runner and probably won't ever be in at this point in the season. But I'm super proud of what this team's doing, man. It's starting to come together as the time goes on. So hopefully another win against Pitt. We'll move to 7-1, and then we worry about Miami, which is probably the best rated team in the conference. But we've had their number so far in this dynasty, so we'll do what we can. See who else has got yet to play to this point. Everybody has yet to play. So, all right. Well, we'll catch y'all next time.